Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. For those of you that are new, my name is Anna and this is At Home with Anna. Today we are back out in the backyard and I bought some plants that I want to get into the ground. And I got to do some maintenance on the hydrangeas and three of the plants that I said I was going to pull out. I decided I'm going to give them a minute. I'm just going to trim those back. That's going to be the hard part. The hard part is going to keep them pruned. So I'm going to see how I do over the next couple months, and if they just prove to be super fast growers and a problem, then I'm going to get them out of there. But for now, we're going to leave them because they look beautiful. And anyways, and then also I planted my heuchera and that palm that were in the pots when I did my front yard harvest planting. I pulled those out of those pots and we planted them back here and they're doing fabulous. So, but yeah, we're just going to do some garden maintenance. I bought 3 annuals and I just wanted some fall interest back here. And then the rest are perennials I'm super excited about. So let me show you what I got. One of the things that I envy the most in most gardens are the butterfly bushes. But I know that they get quite large and I don't have a super large yard to plant one in and just let it go and do what it wants to do. But I found the Pugster by Proven Winners, and it's the dwarf butterfly bush. I'm so excited about it. It's full sun, so that's super exciting, which I have to pay a lot of attention to back here because as you can see, we're in full sun. And it gets 2 feet tall and 2 to 2.5 feet wide. So it is a perfect addition for this small garden. So I am so excited to get this in the ground. Look how beautiful it is. It is gorgeous. And purple, one of my favorite colors to add to the garden. Okay, the next thing that I picked up is this beautiful, now it's called the Spilled Wine Weigela. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I loved the foliage on it, especially for fall interest. And this one gets 2 to 3 feet tall and 3 feet wide, and I love it. So my thought is around the swoop here, and I'll show you in a second, around the Sweet Bay Magnolia, I have some Veronica. I've got one that's surviving. The rest I've cut back. I'm going to go ahead and cut those down to the ground, and I'm going to put these in the ground around them, and I'm going to leave the Veronica because my thought is they're going to come back next year, and when they start to sprout, I can dig them up and move them to another spot. So that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to cut them down, get these in the ground, and then in spring, when the Veronica starts to show its beautiful face, then, you know, I might actually transplant the Veronica now. Is that a smart thing to do? I don't know. Over around the crepe myrtle, I think they would do really well over there. So I might do that. But anyways, that's not all I got. Let me show you what else. I got the beautiful cone flowers. I picked up 2, 4, 6 of these in this beautiful pink color with the orange center. I love them so much. These are a perennial, and what I love about this, I was talking to the lady at the garden center, the spent blooms here, I'm going to harvest the seeds and save those. This one is not quite ready to come off yet. She told me what to look for. She said when they're ready, they'll just pinch off real easily. She said save those seeds and next year you can plant more. So I'll be doing that with these for sure. So nothing of this plant is going to go to waste. She said they will die back but come back next year in spring. So super excited about that. So I think I have an idea of where I'm going to put these, right next to the hydrangea over here, and just a nice little show of them I think would be beautiful. It's so hard to tell if I'm in focus. So if I was blurry just a minute ago, I'm so sorry when it's sunny out here. But this is the area that I was thinking I could put all the comb flowers in. This is my hellebore. I said heuchera earlier, but this is my hellebore that we transplanted, and it's doing really good. And then we put the palm over there in that corner. So they haven't shown any signs of I hate you for moving me or anything like that, so that's good. But I'm keeping up on the water. So anyways, here's my last standing, well, there's two, but this is the last full standing Veronica. Here's another one. You see some peeking out right here because I've been trying to cut them back. I have one right here, you can see one little tiny leaf right there, and then one over here. I've been cutting them back as they've been dying back and just trying to, you know, hang on to them. But I was thinking I could plant this because it gets the 3 feet wide. I was thinking I could put it in this area here because I like the contrast next to the pink flowers with this foliage, and then move some of the purple over here and plant the butterfly bush right here in this area. So, and look at that, it's already attracting moths. There was a butterfly on it already this morning. And then these are the plants that I was talking to you guys about. There's this one back here, and this one here. These are the golden dewdrops, and they grow quite large, and these have just put on so much growth. I need to fertilize them, maybe not. I was going to get rid of them, but I think this one is a little bit more yellow than it needs to be. I think it's missing some iron, so I might put some iron in that around the base here when I'm done pruning it. But these are the ones that I was talking about where I was like, they get super big and they grow really fast. So I think they're supposed to look more like, it's supposed to look more like this one. There's just a lot of yellow growth on the other one, but look how tall this one is already. Ay, ay, ay. But anyways, so I got the dragon's breath, the what is it called? Celosia, dragon's breath. And these are just for fall interest, so I decided to put a little trio here just so I can enjoy a little fuller garden for the remainder of the season. And look at my Supertunia Vista bubblegum. I never planted that. I'm going to repeat. I pulled it out of the bird bath. It came out in one big hunk, and I just sat it on the ground here, and it continued to grow. I will be buying so many of these next year. I can't even tell you how pleased I am with this plant. It has just performed its little head off. I love it. Anyway, so I was thinking this is the area where I lost the 2 lavender. So maybe I'll go ahead and transplant. I don't expect them to do anything, but maybe I'll go ahead and transplant the Veronicas over in this area and then see if they come back next spring. You know, I'm not sure, but so we're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and trim this back. I don't want it to get too out of control. I'm going to take some of the top off, and same with this one. I don't want them to get too out of control. This coleus is not doing well. It's not getting enough water, and it's too much sun, and yeah, it's just not it's not living its life anymore here. It did really well for a couple months, and now it's just like struggling. So it's my fault. It really is. But anyways, I need to deadhead some hydrangeas, as you can see. And this one is doing really good. I just deadheaded it the other day. I don't have any new blooms coming yet. I don't see any. But I love the green foliage on it. This one has some deadheading that needs to take place, so I will take care of that. And then I'm going to cut back my Mandevilla because they are just too, they're just too aggressive. These guys are overshadowing my hydrangea, and I'm about ready to take these out, but they're so pretty. You guys, Can we just talk about this massive, oh my gosh, hibiscus. It's like blocking the entrance in and out of the house now. It's massive and beautiful. I'm loving it. There's this one. And this one, you guys remember I stood up last time. I tied it up. Look at them, you guys. Look at the blooms on these. They're freaking amazing. Look at that. Ah, I love them. And I'm just going to enjoy these for the rest of the season because I'm not going to be overwintering them. I decided I'm not going to try. I'm just not going to try. I'm just going to enjoy them. I wish I would have known more about them when we first moved here and I bought them, but unfortunately I did not. So it was a good investment just so we can enjoy it, you know. And yeah, but these guys are just loving their life. This one over here loves it the most. I mean, look at that. Look how tall it is. It's insane compared to this one. This one already goes past that line on the window. This one is not close. But this one gets more sun. This one is pretty much shade until the later part, like 5:30, 6 o'clock at night. And then when the sun is really going down, it gets that sun, and that's it. So, oh, they're gorgeous. Beautiful. Anyways, let's get started. It's hot. It is on my patio, just over 80 degrees. And got a little bit of humidity, not much. I don't feel it, but I know I'll be sweating in here in a second. It is 11, just after 11:10. And anyways, let's go ahead and get started.
Same song from the screen door. He was a score on the mountain, waiting for a sign. Couldn't make it off the front porch. Red flag behind each door. She held a scar like an aspen, golden by her age. High horse with her head back, devoted to what should have been. But she broke wide open, like a bird spreads, with a deep mind potion, made of love and pain. She was really living, giving all away, with a deep emotion, made of love and pain.
Okay, it's warm and my camera keeps turning off, so hopefully I've gotten everything, but here's what we planted so far. Don't they look wonderful? I love them. Now these get 18 inches tall, 18 inches wide, so I'm hoping over the next few weeks they fill in and look lovely. And then here are the other two plants. I'm so in love with my little pugster pinker. So cute. I love adding these kind of plants to my garden. And then the dragon's breath look really good here. They look really good. I'm loving them. And then I went ahead and planted the Veronica over here. We'll see how it does. I gave it some fertilizer, some good water, So we'll see if they come back. If they don't, hopefully in spring they will. I'm hoping, so we shall see. But the garden's looking really good, aside from my very sad coleus, which I'll take care of another time. But I need to get after trimming these. I'm going to take off the top of this one here, and then cut back those a little bit. Ernie wants to buy shears to do the holly, so I'm going to wait on doing those. But I do want to take off some of this growth. I mean, this one looks okay. I just don't like how tall those, well, that one especially. I just don't like how tall it's getting. I want more of a fuller look as opposed to super tall. So we'll take off those two things there, and then we need to do a little deadheading over here and clean off the patio, and we'll be done. But it looks so good. So beautiful, except for my poor grass. Just pretend like it's beautiful and it's green. Alrighty, let's get after it. Alright guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. We still have lots to do back here, but a little bit at a time. We are just punching away at a little bit of time. I'm anxious to get fall pots put out here, but these plants will survive until we start to hit the 40s overnight, and I'm happy with the way they look. So I may not get any fall plants put in them until mid-October, so you'll have to keep watching to see that. But I don't have the heart to take them out, and just because they're thriving so much, they're not showing any signs of it's the end of time. They're just thriving, so I'm gonna keep them until I can't keep them no longer. Anyways, thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.